morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel where we're back here at Ciocca Subaru in Ewing, New Jersey to check out Subaru's first hybrid vehicle. Here it is. It's a 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid. This is the limited trim. Autumn green metallic is the color. Black Subaru Star Text material on the interior. So the question is, if you're looking for this hybrid SUV, is the new hybrid Forester the way you would rock and roll as you go down the road? There's plenty of other hybrids to choose from, so you can let me know as we go through this vehicle. So let's dig in. The front end of this Forester Hybrid Limited in the autumn green metallic. We move on into the front and we're going to have a full spread of LED lighting up front, including the turn signals and the fog lamps. So we come across the grille, we're going to have this gray trim in and around the gloss black areas of the grille with the Subaru badge in the middle. And then as we come around to our wheel and tire setup on this limited hybrid, we're going to go with an 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, Subaru badge on the center cap. Now these wheels are wrapped in Falcon all-season tires, 225 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, symmetrical all-wheel drive. Moving on out, there is the autumn green against the flat black. As we move in closer, we do have the hybrid call out on the front door, and then we're going to go with gray side view mirror caps with LED turn signals, color matched front and rear door handle, fuel filler on the right side of the vehicle. Up top, we're going to have flat black on our roof rails and shark fin antenna, color matched roof, oversized sunroof, and then as we come around back, the roof spoiler coming off the top, the wiper down below on the glass, and then across the back, we have the Forester name stamped into the tailgate, just like on the gas one, but now we have the hybrid badge on the back tailgate as well, with Subaru on the left. And then down below, we do have flat black on the rear bumper with the exhaust coming out the right rear of the vehicle. We are under the hood, and here are the goods in this Forester Hybrid. We have Subaru's 2.5 liter Atkinson Cycle Boxer engine mated to a Lineartronic CVT with 6 manual shift modes with hybrid drive technology. That's the official tagline. 194 net horsepower, 154 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, pretty simple, 35 in the city, 34 on the highway, and 35 combined. Before we get into the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much? Well, here we go. Base price, 25 Forester, limited hybrid, $39,410. This vehicle's got a couple options on it. We'll check those out when we go through the window sticker. Once we add those in, and a destination and delivery charge of $1,420 from Subaru's Ota Gunma Japan assembly plant, we have a total vehicle MSRP of $41,971. And for those that are interested, there is no import fee attached to this car. Starting with the driver door panel, we're going to go black soft touch material across the top, then some black fabric with blue cross stitch right into the gloss black around your chrome door handle. Then we have a soft armrest, flat black on the switch gear, decent sized door pocket with the Herman Kardon sound system. Into the foot box, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator with the floor mats in the rear of the vehicle at this time. Seating wise, full power with lumbar for the driver, full power without lumbar for the front passenger. And then we're going to have the black Star Text material with the blue cross stitch, very soft on the bolstering, pretty firm on the headrest. Front passenger door panel, same action as the driver. We move up to the dash. We're going to have soft touch. Then we're going to have this hexagonal design with these cross stitch into the heat and air vent. Some faux wood right here in a lighter color kind of dress things up, but I don't know if that goes in with the rest of the dash, but you let me know what you think. And down below, nice large glove box. Infotainment screen, same as a gas-powered one, right? You got Subaru's 11.6-inch Starlink system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, built-in nav, but again, it is pretty glitchy here with this TomTom software. I'd like to see Subaru sharpen that up. We do have dual panel action up top, just like you would have in a regular gas-powered one as well. Four-way hazards, volume and tuning, defrost, and then your temperature controls on the outside, everything done within. Everything else done within. We do have dual climate right here, which you can bring up, adjust, and then close. We do have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. And then you have your widgets down below. So here you have your home button where you can go and get your map, you can get your radio. There it is, where you're going to have Sirius XM, FM, and AM radio with presets. And then we can go back to home. You have your media controls where you get your Bluetooth music, Bluetooth your phone, the apps, My Subaru to hook up the vehicle with your smartphone. Then you have your general settings, your car info, nice swipeability across, as you can see. And then down below, those are the shortcuts. You got your vehicle settings right here, where you can get your vehicle dynamics control on or off, X modes on or off. You have your auto vehicle hold on or off, steering responsive headlights, where the headlights actually turn with the car when you're turning for safety, which I do like. Your driver assistance right here, and more settings as well. So they have that set up for. We go back to park, and we're good to go. So now if we go to reverse, we do have the shrunk down backup camera, but it is fairly clear with trajectory. And then here are the X modes up top, where we have normal, snow, dirt, and deep snow, mud. So they have you set there. We'll go back to park, and we're back to the beginning. Push button start right over here. Trip reset behind the stalk right there. And then down further, we have an aux jack, USB-C, USB-A, and a wireless charging pad. Here is the gear shift right here to go through this Lineartronic CVT with 6 manual shift modes. Some gloss black in and around that, so be careful. Down further, electric brake, 2 cup holders with a 12 volt, and then our Subaru key fob. Looks the same as a gas-only one. Lock. Up top, Subaru emblem is unlocked. Pop the tailgate, panic button. Nice weight. And then we have our armrest, fairly soft. Open that up and we have a larger area underneath for storage. Subaru steering wheel, we have a nice leather wrap wheel with gray cross stitch instead of the blue. We do have the Subaru badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get in and out of this Forester hybrid. Nice open and airy passenger cabin. Now we do have flat black on a switchgear, so you have your volume down here, you get your telephone voice commands, controls for the digital dash, as well as seek for your music. On the right side here, you do have your SI drive, sportier or normal, right? You have your adaptive cruise as well as safety suite controls, and we do have paddles on the back of the wheel to go up and down the simulated gears of this 6-speed automatic. That's a Lineartronic CVT. Then we have our headlight controls, fog lamp controls, and turn signals. And then on the right side, you got your front and rear wiper. Down over here on the left, you have your EV only mode, pop the tailgate, turn the automatic tailgate on or off, brighten dim the dash, pop the fuel filler door. And then we do have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. And then we have our fully digital dash. So gone in the Forester hybrid is the analog digital combo, which we've seen for so many years. Here's the fully digital dash, and you do have additional information that you can toggle through down below. A little bit different presentation, but I think it looks much sharper. Let me know what you think about it. Overhead console, we got a spot for our shades right here. SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. Now, if you want to have your LED dome lighting come on and off when you open and close the door, this button right here, all the way to the left on door. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. And then we have our oversized sunroof, as you can see, but it has a manual shade. And you got to reach way back to get it all the way open. I think the shade should be automatic. You're going to make a roof this big. And then you just push the button in, hold it in a second, and the glass goes back. Wind buffeter comes up, and then one touch closed. And then when you're done, you can reach all the way back, grab the shade, and bring it back closed. Rear view mirror, we have the compass with HomeLink and auto dim. And then we have our sun visor with vanity and an LED light. Does it slide? No, but you have an extension. Getting in the back seat of this Forester Hybrid, but first the rear door panel. The only change from the front is instead of soft touch up top, you have hard black plastic. Everything else remains the same with the blue cross stitch. I have the seat set for my driving position, so we'll get on in. Nice and easy to get into too. Nice flat roof right up here. Over 6 foot tall, you're going to have no problem once I'm in at 5'11", plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees. StarTex material all the way down with 2 seat pockets. One here with a smaller one to slide your phone into, and that's behind each front seat. And then in the back, 2 heat and air vents, USB-C, USB-A for connectivity, a couple of dead switches for the heated seats in the higher level trims. And then in the back, you do have the same StarTex material with the blue cross stitch, nice and soft. And then we do have an armrest that is going to be soft, 2 cup holders. So overall, very comfortable here in the back of this limited hybrid Forester. Getting into the rear tailgate, it is a power lift gate, so you can pop it from the key fob, you can pop it from the dash. You have a hands-free option, or you can come to the back, and right underneath the S in Forester, there's a button. You hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up. Nice electric assist on the way down using this button. Now with the rear seats up, 27.5 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Forester Hybrid. That's about 2 cubic feet less than the space in a gas-only Forester. As we move in closer here, we have our all-season floor mats and carpeted floor mats and wheel locks and your Harman Kardon subwoofer underneath the floor here. Well, you got some extra areas for storage, a little bit of storage, and then we have tie downs. We can drop the rear seats from back here, which I'll show you in a minute. And we do have the 12 volt right there and the removable tonneau cover. But if you do want to put the rear seats down from back here, you can just pull this lever. Down they go really quickly. Pull the right side, down they go really quickly. And now with the rear seats down and this tonneau cover out, we're looking at 69.1 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this hybrid limited Forester, and that's about 5 cubic feet less than the standard gas-only Forester. Window sticker, here we go. Forester Limited Hybrid 2025. Consumer Reports recommended vehicle, government safety ratings, MPG estimates. Made in Japan by Subaru. Standard equipment. Got 8.7 inches of ground clearance. Options. Total vehicle MSRP. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we're in this 25 Forester Hybrid, and right off the bat, great visibility out of all the glass. No problem at all. Nice large side view mirrors, blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that action in here for safety. We have LED headlights and turn signals for safety up front. The suspension feels well damped. Drives nice and easily, no problem at all. Now we got more horsepower in this hybrid Forester, right? The standard hybrid, or excuse me, the gas-only Forester for 25. If I remember right, it's 180 horsepower. This with the electric assist is 194. So you're looking at about 14 more horsepower in this vehicle, and obviously you're going to have more torque as well. But the only torque number they've published so far is the engine-only torque at 154. Engine-only horsepower is 162 before you add the electric assist in for the 194 combined total. That's how they're working that. And of course, they took their flat 4 engine And they hybridized it pretty much, right, with the Atkinson cycle as well as the hybrid drive technology. So they're not just grabbing, let's say, a RAV4 engine and hybrid system, because Subaru and Toyota partner together. They're not doing that. They've got their own system in here, which I do like, with the 2.5 flat 4 engine, which a lot of people love. Brakes feel good. And it is much more peppy off the line with this hybrid setup, because it's giving you more juice. And I do like this digital dash much better. It's so clear, it's so crisp. They really did a nice job on it. And the nice thing about it is it's simple. It's easy to figure out what the gauges are, what they mean. There aren't a lot of different menus you can toggle through. It's nice and simple and easy for people to figure out. Turning radius still good at 17.7 feet. And we do have a manual mode, and we can shift with the paddles. So here we go. Not bad. You get more of a downshift feeling when you're than the upshifts. But if you want to shift this like this, you can do that, and you can put it in S mode, right, and do the manual shifting. But with this hybrid, I'm thinking people are going to want to try to maximize MPGs, because the MPGs here, to be honest with you, people are like, because at the end of the day, and the S-Drive's a little bit sharper than I, but not much of a difference really. But people are like, let's see, a gas Forester is 29 miles per gallon in combined driving. This is 35, so it's 6 miles per gallon more than the gas-only Forester. But in base price, it's a $3,000 jump in base price for the hybrid over the gas-only Forester. So you tell me, is it worth it? Is the extra 6 miles per gallon, which is the estimate, is it worth the extra $3,000 increase in base price for this Forester hybrid? You let me know. But overall, it's a good setup. It's easy to drive. It's well damped. It's got plenty of room, even though it's got a little bit less storage space than the gas only, because you have to have a spot to put the hybrid batteries in here, and that takes up the space that would be normally be used for that storage in the gas only. But it does a lot of things really, really well. The question for you is, do you shell out the extra $3,000 to get the hybrid over the gas only, or do you save your money and go with a gas only Forester? Because either way, you're getting basically you're getting the 2.5 liter boxer engine. Whether do you want to have the Atkinson cycle hybrid technology in the engine, or do you just want to have an ICE engine? It's really up to you. They both take regular unleaded gas, so the only difference, like I said, is 6 miles a gallon more in the hybrid, but at an increase of $3,000 in base price. Let me know what you would do. Put it in the comments, or are you going somewhere else with your hybrid money? Put that in the comments as well. But I do want to thank Ciocca Subaru here in Ewing, New Jersey, for allowing the channel access to their very first 2025 Subaru Forester hybrid. This is the limited trim in autumn green metallic for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.